So the FUT Birthday promo has begun today, and EA have given us a FUT Birthday Ozil in it, and it's an Arsenal special card. I'm going to complete the SBC, you guys know how it is. The best thing about this Ozil card though is the massive weak foot upgrade it has been given. Obviously originally in FIFA, Ozil has a 2-star weak foot, but this item has a 5-star weak foot, and that is big for a midfielder. So looking forward to adding this card into my team. So let's have a look at what's needed. An 85 overall with an inform, and another 85 overall with 2 informed. So I think that brings the overall cost to around 200 to 250k. So not too bad for a 90 rated Premier League player in my opinion, on face value anyway. So let's get this SBC done and let's get this guy in the club. So this is the squad we'll be submitting for the Arsenal SBC. We're obviously actually going to be using Ozil as our Arsenal requirement. We've got inform Guerreiro as our inform requirement, and obviously we've got a couple of high rated players to help keep the overall rating at the required 85. So I'm happy to submit that, and for completing that one we get a Prime Electrum Players Pack. And for the Premier League SBC, we're actually going to be using a mostly Serie A side. Ramsey and Higuain are going to be my informs, and we're going to use just a random Joel Matip at right back, to complete the SBC. And for that, we get a small rare gold players pack. And now the SBC is done, and hopefully we're going to see a Mesut Ozil walkout. I'm hoping the servers don't crash in the middle of this. Wouldn't put it past them the way they've been tonight. But there he is, Ozil, welcome to the club. And as I say, I'm hoping this card is going to perform quite well, because it will fit my team nicely, especially with my backline being flashback David Luiz on the left and flashback Jerome Boateng on the right. In the first pack from the SBC, let's see what we get. Is it going to be anything useful? It's going to be boards, but sadly not a walkout. So I doubt we'll be making too much coinage back. Oh, we get Dembele, who unfortunately is not actually part of the FUT Birthday promo, but I feel like he would have been a card that would have fit it really well. So it's that's a shame. The other pack, I believe, was this Prime Electrum Players pack, and these are always terrible for me, so I'm expecting absolutely nothing from it. Do we get a walkout? No. Okay. It's boards at least, which is, you know, a positive for me. And in this one we get Hernandez. So we got an 85 and an 84, which isn't terrible. Hopefully we can sell them for a bit of coinage. This is the team we're going to be using, the German midfielder in. He's actually just replaced Scream Ozil, who I had in this team as a placeholder. Like I said, links to my backline really nicely. And if this card is good, it potentially could stay in my team for quite some time. So hopefully it is a decent item. Now, in terms of a chem style for this guy, not actually sure why my face cam's just disappeared, but don't worry, it will come back. I am thinking, oh wow, we get some good ratings just with basic for this guy, which is definitely interesting. Sniper could actually be a very useful one for this guy. Don't think I'm going to quite go with it though. I'm thinking engine might be the one, but sniper is definitely an option for some people, but I feel like the pace boost will definitely come in handy. Also, I'm big on that plus 10 balance upgrade as well, so I'm thinking we go with engine. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, chem style applied. Let's have a look at the stats then. The pace looks good, not amazing, but good enough for a midfielder. Shooting attributes actually look pretty solid. He's got a really high tap position stat of 95 and decent finishing of 86. On top of that, he's also got 90 composure, so he should be able to finish quite well. And with that 5-star weak foot being there, off either foot too. Shot power though isn't amazing, and that's definitely something worth noting. Passing attributes look amazing. They really do. 97 vision, 96 short passing, 88 long passing, and 90 curve. Should be an excellent distributor in game. His dribbling stats look good for most part. Agility, and balance aren't too amazing, but hopefully the engine chem style will help out with that. Everything else looks fantastic. Finally, physically, stamina of 83, not great. Hopefully won't be too bad in game with his work rates, not having him running around too much, but definitely something to watch out for. Okay, strength of 70 is nice, but 55 aggression isn't ideal. Looks like a decent card though. Does it look like a 90 rated overall? Kind of, I guess, but not a top tier one, but we'll find out how he plays in game anyway, and then we'll give a verdict on him later on in the video. So let's get into some matches. Finally, it has taken ages to get a game. The servers are an absolute mess tonight. This is what we are facing. It's actually a really good team, featuring some really nice items. He's got that brand new Team of the Week moments Lucas. He's got Icon Gattuso, which I presume is from Icon Swaps, and also the brand new not in form, no, it is in form, Pepe at right forward. There's Ozil. I see Messi free up top. Nice over the top through ball to him. And can Messi. Oh, he's found Ozil. Chance to shoot. Oh, left footed strike. Blocked by Aki, but Ozil on the follow up actually does open the scoring. Did not expect that, but yeah, we got a bit of a fortunate bounce. Dropped to the right man. And Ozil's on the score sheet. I'm a bit annoyed at myself right now for not changing his number to number 10, but there we go. It's nothing I can do about that now. Ozil. Ozil. Oh, wow. What a fortunate bounce we just got again. Nice finish though with his right foot. Fast weak foot. Love it. And after that, my opponents decided to rage quit. Decent debut for Ozil, getting on the score sheet twice, which is something I didn't really expect. I was thinking maybe he'll pick up a few assists, but yeah, happy days. In the next matchup, we face this. Plenty of good players in this guy's team. His goalkeeper isn't the best though, but definitely do need to watch out for that prime moments Del Piero, because my 90 Del Piero is awesome. I can only imagine how good that moments version of him is. Ozil pings the ball out wide. It's a nice ball for Saint-Maximin to chase. Messi finds Ozil, who does well to keep hold of the ball, and finds Messi with a return, and I've messed up that shot completely, haven't I? Del Piero puts it on a plate for the German, who should be scoring that. I should have finessed it, but I went for the power instead. That's all my fault. Del Piero to bring us forward. Finds Ozil. Nice 1-2. Oh, he's offside just. I got the ball out of Ozil's feet as quickly as possible, just unfortunately slightly offside. What a strike. What a strike, and that was that right foot. You would not be able to do that with Ozil's normal card. Not with that 2-star weak foot. Banger. Top bins. Top bins. Half-time has come around and we do indeed have a narrow 1-goal lead. Hopefully we can extend it in the second half. My opponent's had a couple of chances, but for the most part we've kept them quiet. So fingers crossed the second half can be a bit more eventful with some more action. Gerrard finds Ozil, who pings the ball across field to Messi. Really nice through ball there. Beats his man. Left-footed strike this time, and that one's gone in the back of the net as well. He was knocked off balance, but he still found the bottom corner. I'm impressed with this card's shooting ability, you know. Opportunity to counter now, and it's Ozil is going to be leading the charge down this edge, up against Longley. Not the paciest of midfielders, but he'll do well to keep all the possession and try and swing this in to Del Piero. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have took the control with the player and passed it across the box, but I thought I'll go for the volley for the video and hope that it goes in, but unfortunately it didn't. Nice play from Mesut there. Del Piero slides it through to Ozil, who gets the ball through to Messi, who's pretty exhausted at this stage of the game, but he'll still find enough energy to dink it over the keeper, and Ozil gets his assist. Nice. Went for the low-driven shot for the objective. And there be the full-time whistle. A pretty resounding result. 4-0 victory, and Ozil definitely stood out in that game. 3 goals and 1 assist for him. Okay then, so now we've had a few more matches with this Ozil item, it's time for me to give my thoughts on the card, and I've got to say, I'm quite impressed with the item, to be honest. I was hoping that I'd enjoy the card, and I did. Do I think this is like an elite top tier cam that you'll use for the rest of FIFA? Probably not, but for this very stage of the game, this card could do a job in some people's teams. If you've got one of them, like ridiculous 20 million coin teams at this point, probably have no interest in this card, but if you're on with a Premier League side, I do think this is an item worth considering. That 5-star weak foot is just so big in FIFA 20. Cards who have been given the 5-star boost thanks to this promo will definitely feel a lot better in game, and that's definitely what happened with this Ozil item. His pace was, as expected, good. He wasn't rapid, but he was quick enough. If he got a yard or two on a defender, he could break away, but he's going to need that yard or two to actually get away. Shooting, very impressed with that with this card. Right foot, left foot finishes really well. Shot power wasn't as bad as the stats suggest as well, and he finished really nicely on most occasions as well, which is great. Positionally, how was this guy? Good. He just seems to pop up in the right areas. He stays forward mostly due to his medium low work rate. Rarely ever tracks back, which is fine by me, so definitely don't use him as a centre mid. He's a cam and that's it. But yeah, positionally very solid, just always like in the middle of the field, around the centre circle when defending, and always normally on the edge of the box when attacking, which is exactly where you want your attacking mid to be. When it comes to passing, brilliant. Like, the guy is up there with some of the best distributors on the game, in my opinion, especially thanks to that 5-star weak foot boost that he's now got. His long passing is great, the through balls are awesome, the short pass and the link up play is great too, and he can also whip a good ball into the box. Very, very happy with this card's distribution, which is what you'd expect from an Ozil item, to be honest. Now we come on to this guy's dribbling, which I thought was pretty good, but it wasn't amazing. You can definitely tell that he isn't as agile as some other attacking midfielders in the game, but still, he's very good with the ball, and like I say, he's a good dribbler. I don't think he's a great one, but he's a pretty freaking good one. Very happy with his ball control. I think his first touch and ball control are brilliant, like seriously up there with some of the best in the game, especially for a first touch ability. Now we come on to this guy's physical stats, which were pretty average, to be honest. The stamina definitely isn't ideal, but he didn't tire as much as I thought he would, but that is thanks to his work rates, with him not being up and down the field too regularly. But if you run with him a lot, he is going to tire rather easily, so in champs, he might be a player that you want to sub off if you're going to extra time. Was happy with his strength. He showed good strength in game, but his aggression isn't that great and doesn't always fight for the ball, but when he does have the strength to battle a decent amount, which is nice, and if you watch the clips, you will have noticed that. Overall then, the verdict on the card is it's a very good item, and I do think it's worth considering if you run with a Premier League side. 200k for this card, I don't think is a bad price tag at all either. Is it brilliant value? No. Is it terrible value? Definitely not. It's right about in the middle. I feel like the price is just absolutely fair for this card, and like I say, if you run with a Premier League side and you're looking for an attacking mid, I feel like this is a great option, and the 5-star weak foot is definitely a thing of beauty. I love it in FIFA. Like, it just really does help with cards. It makes you less unpredictable when attacking because you've got the option to pass and shoot in whichever direction you do desire. Anyway, I'm rambling. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. If you've got any questions about the card, pop them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.